Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, world? It's Grind Time Radio right here. It's your boy Direct, man. I got SunN.Y on the phone. SunN.Y himself. What up? What's the deal?
What's poppin', man?
Man, we chilling right now, man. Yeah, but I know a lot of people done seen you on the 106 in Park Freestyle Friday. Seven-time champion. You was the first one to win when they included the 2 round rule, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So how is
That's what it be up there with AJ and Free.
okay? So how was that whole experience? Is that really how you got on?
I mean, nah, you know what I mean? You know, I was in Atlanta grinding. I was winning the Freestyle Friday competition. I hopped on 7-9 down here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Like, I like 7 months prior to doing 106, so I had a pretty big buzz in the A. So when I went on 106, you know, we gave a lot of people in Atlanta, executive producers, and I gave them a chance to actually see.
Okay.
They never met me before, give them a chance to see my face and, you know, see how I interact with the crowd, you know, show off a little personality and all that. So it kind of helped out
Yeah.
with everything popping off.
I know it did, and on that 7th week, that's when you got the deal from Jermaine Dupri, right?
Yeah, that's when JD gave me the shade. Shout out to Jermaine.
Okay, so how did everything work out with that? Because I know you dropped your first single, so it was you dropped the Soul of a Hustler, and then you had one more single after that, right?
The introduction featuring JD, yeah.
Yeah, and then
So
you kind of
you know, that's what got me, you know, that was my first song released. It got me first in the Source magazine, which was
that's what's up.
the first time, you know, first song by artist brand new, we get first in the month.
Okay, yeah, because I mean you had a strong buzz coming straight out of Atlanta off of 106, and then you kind of fell back for a minute. So you want to let the people know what you was doing in that time period, what was going on with SunN.Y?
Yeah, man, you know, I like a lot of rappers or, you know, MCs and people that, I've always just been a fan of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I never intended for the things that happen to happen. Like, you know, when I went on 106, I didn't expect no deal. You feel me?
Yeah.
Before 106, I never was in the studio like that. Soul of a Hustler was really like the only song I ever recorded prior to me catching my record deal. You feel me?
You recorded Soul of a Hustler prior to you going on 106?
Yeah, Soul of a Hustler was done back in like August. You know what I mean? 106 popped off like December.
Okay, so
That was like, you know what I mean? You know, DJ Don Cannon.
okay.
The affiliates.
So who produced that joint?
Cannon had passed me a beat CD that had some beats with him and some choice from Chad West, you know.
Okay.
When I just started recording, I was familiar with who Chad West was, so I knocked out Soul of a Hustler.
Okay.
You know, so it's like, when my deal and everything fell through, I started recording the album. And that was my first time really ever being in the studio like that, high body. But the downfall on my part, you know, so which is my fault, was that I'm not gonna say I wasn't ready for all that to happen, but I still had a regular life to lead.
Yeah.
Besides all that glamour and glitz and studio work, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I'm not a rapper that said I started rapping until I got my deal. I've always been an MC, always been a cypher MC. Jumping in ciphers in the streets of New York. But I just never really took my own I never took my money and went in the studio and started recording and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That was my paper. You know what I'm saying? I never did it. I never took it to that level.
So until after.
Popped off, it was just like, you know, it was like, yo, you gotta be in the studio at this time. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, alright. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get money right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you for real.
Once the money kicked in, you know, I'm making my own paper. So I get called to do a show like, you know, when it was promotional time.
Mm-hmm.
I get called to do a show, and I probably wouldn't do the show because it's like, yo, I can't, you know what I mean? You can't, I don't know nobody in Atlanta, so I just can't be having anybody around my paper. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, you from Rochester originally, right?
I'm from Rochester originally, man, born and raised. You know, shout out to Genesee, Thurston,
Okay.
Joseph Val, Hudson. And you know, I'm from the era of hip-hop where, like, you know, it was MCs, you know, before you heard about, before niggas started saying 16s and hooks. I'm from the era where niggas have verses and choruses, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a tap in, I'm a young, but I'm a tap in old school when it comes to the hip-hop state of mind.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, when did you really first make the move to the A?
I came to Atlanta, and I started visiting like in 2000.
Like, I know it's a huge difference in music, and I know you realized it right away. So, I mean, is there anybody in the South that you are really feeling right now?
See, like I say, I'm a fan of hip hop, so you know, I've always been into, you know what I mean, like. I've been into the people like UGK,
Yeah.
Ghetto Boys, still says Scarface, my man Big Mike, you know what I'm saying, from out of Houston. I don't know if a lot of people familiar with Big Mike in this day and age, but you know, Big Mike had replaced Willie D and the Ghetto Boys back in the day. So, you know what I mean? And as far as the rappers in the Aco, I mean, I like Jeezy. I like Jeezy. I like Jock. You know what I'm saying? I like Jock because Jock represents a part of hip hop that you already see today. You know, just like you had Public Enemy, then you had KRS One. You know what I'm saying? You got to balance it out. Yeah. Everybody can't be tough and be a dope boy. And I think Jock bring that to the hip hop world. That fun energy. Jock, my nigga Plies, out of the O. You know what I'm saying?
You say you like Plies?
Yeah, I like Plies.
Oh, okay.
I like Plies a lot, man. Just to the strip that you know you can tell, like. See, like, I know how to separate MCs and rappers and lyricists from rappers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plies is a good rapper, you know, it's just like when you put the coppers, like when you try to compare Hov and Nas, Nas my favorite. But Hov just happened to be the better rapper for my tasting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you said Nas your favorite, but you say Hov a better rapper?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, Nas my favorite MC, but when it comes down to it, like, put it like this, like me, Illmatic is a classic and one of my favorite. It's like probably my favorite album. Yeah. But I enjoy listening to Reasonable Doubt more than I do Illmatic. You can't compare niggas to Nas. You can't compare rappers to Nas at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
So, SunN.Y, where you stand right now? How, like, what are you looking to do as far as like where's the music coming from? What's the next step? What's the next step in the career of SunN.Y? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, right now, shout out to my man DJ Pogo out of Chicago. Okay. You know, he just released a mixtape. It's on datpiff.com, DATPIFF.com. It's called the Kennedy Minded mixtape. And right now, I'm in the process of doing a series of mixtapes like the Kennedy Minded joint. Of course, it's in relation to Criminal Minded. Okay. You know, from Kara.
Yeah.
P Crew, Kara's one, Scholar Rock, rest in peace. And, you know, 2007, Scholar Rock got killed in 87. So I felt like, you know, doing a tribute, sort of say mixtape, to, you know, to Scholar Rock and things that he brought to the hip hop world through the mixtapes, so trying to get people familiar with my history of hip hop and who influenced me by doing mixtapes, like contribute, like dedicated to them. You feel what I'm saying?
As far as your career, can you see yourself going independent, or can you see yourself being on another major label again?
You know, it's a big thing about the independence and the majors. You know, of course, everybody know the cliche is independent. You make more money with the majors. You get better promotion and less money. So at the end of the day, you know, I have an independent situation right now that I'm brewing into do a partnership with a major. So, you know, sort of like, you know, I don't know how you want to call that, but
like a distribution deal.
And then I also have a situation with Raucus right now. If you go to Raucus.com, and type in SunN.Y, you know, I have a Raucus thing. They had a 50 MCs of Raucus Underground cast that they distributed their albums on. So I got a deal over there with them. Okay. At the end of the day, I would go with a major, because only way I go back to a major is if I bring my team and my situation over there. Sort of like how, you know, Shaka Zulu from DTP does. You know what I mean? Like, even though they were a Def Jam, they were independent. And the reason why it's important to make sure you have an independent backing is because when you're independent, that's your family and your team, and they're going to make sure that your team wins.
So as
if you want a major by yourself, dealing with a major, then you're going to have major problems. You know, when you're at a major, you're not going to be the focus for your whole career. You're going to be the focus as long as they feel as though you hot. And once they cool off, as a major, it's only business that they move on to the next thing.
So I mean, I heard you say you want to bring your team with you. Now, are you the main rapper right now, or do you have anybody else you trying to bring up with you?
Man, of course, you know, like me and my team, we have a real strong understanding that, you know, I'm the forefront, and through my success, anybody else follow. But the thing that I try to make sure I instill in the rappers that I have with me is that you never want to come in riding nobody's coattail. Yeah.